Hi, I'm Linda Davis, sharing today on behalf of the Anna team. On Anna's YouTube channel, there are a number of free videos, one of which is Brushes number 1. In that video, Anna explains how to load and use brushes. She briefly mentions how to append brushes using the Preset Manager. Today, I'd like to share how I used the Preset Manager to create a brush set for blending using some Anna Blends Artsy brushes. So let's get started by looking at the brush panel. I can access the panel by clicking on the icon or using the shortcut letter B. And when I look at the panel, these are the default brushes. When I'm blending, I always need to have access to the basic soft round and the hard round brush. And if I load brushes, they would be loaded in at the bottom of this panel, which would make it inconvenient to switch back and forth between the brushes that I need. So I'm going to use the Preset Manager to create a new brush set. And there's a little gear up here, and I can access it here. Here is the soft round brush and the hard round brush that I use for blending. So I'm going to click on this first brush and shift click on the last one so that they are all highlighted, and I'm going to delete them. Don't worry, I have not messed up my default brushes. I'm creating a new brush set. So I'm going to load the brushes I do use for blending, and I have them available here. Here's the Anna Blends Artsy 3 and the Anna Blends Artsy 4. I love these brushes for blending because of the texture that they give. And now you can see I have my brushes. I'm going to click Done just so you can see what I've got, what I have done over here in the brush panel. Here I have access. These are the brushes that I use most often for blending. Now, if I were to go over back up here and I wanted to use a different set, maybe one of the sets that come with Photoshop, or load a different set, I would lose, there's the potential that I could lose the brushes that I use for blending and need to access so often. So I'm going to go back to the Preset Manager, and I'm going to save these brushes by clicking on the first one, the soft round brush, and then going to the last one, shift click, and save the set. I'm going to just call this my blending brushes. And I'm putting a little symbol there so I can access it quickly. And now if I go over to my brush panel, you can see my soft round brush, my hard round brush, the brushes from Anna Blends Artsy 3, the brushes from Anna Blends Artsy 4. And I can use them. I can bring in a photo, add maybe an inverted mask, as Anna explains in one of her other videos, and I can start using that brush to bring back in exactly what I want. Now, supposing I want to reset my brushes, I come back over where the gear is, and I can reset them by clicking this. Replace current brushes with default brushes, okay. Save the changes? No, I do not want to save these brushes as part of the default, so I click Don't Save. And I again have my default brushes. Now if I want to reload just my blending brushes, I would come down here to Replace Brushes. Select my blending brushes, the brush set that I just created, open it up, and I again have my blending brushes. On behalf of the Anna team, I hope you've found this helpful. There are additional video resources on the Anna Aspinus Designs YouTube channel, and in addition, in the educational category of Anna's store, there are other training videos that are available.